Do you ever look at someone and wonder what is going on inside their head?
This is my report card. We're not gonna zoom in, but it's atrocious, and let me help you. Out of the 254 kids in my class rank, how good my grade point average was 243. Literally only 11 kids that I went to my high school graduating class with were worse at school than me. 3 reasons that high school doesn't matter at all. Number 1, it's like 3% of your entire life. Number 2, 90% of the dick faces in high school lose in actual life. And number 3, grades don't matter in real life. My big thing is not beating yourself up or getting too down on when it's not clicking. I think people perpetuate things where it's like, oh crap, today's a bad, and it just becomes like, you know, you let it spin out of hand. It's like, it was interesting, I kept it in the pocket of like, tomorrow's in play. And sure enough.
Done is better than perfect.
I hate perfect. I think perfect is the worst. Perfect is based on insecurity. You're scared of other people's feedback on it, so you are aiming for some theoretical perfection. I don't care. Thus, there is no perfect.
That's so liberating.
It's the liberating key.
Wow, thank you.
Yeah. People DM me all day long, Gary, I want to work for you for free. Okay, Gary, I made this. And then we look at it. Our team looks at things that are made with my content. 99.999% of the time don't even hear you when you say you're going to work for free. Action, always action. I want to weirdly lose. I weirdly want to go back to studio apartment in Queens with 8 family members, because then everyone's going to shit on me, and then I'm going to be like, I'm gonna rise like the phoenix and fucking punk all of you back in your mouth because you shit on me. You know what I mean?
No, for sure. I'm having trouble like finding a niche.
Your niche is you, the human.
Yeah.
And everyone's like, oh, I need a niche, which actually means I need to stay narrow in something and just talk about football. It's the reverse. You need to be as broad as possible, but fully you, which becomes your niche. That's me. You think I ever thought I was gonna show my garage sale content?
Yeah.
Like when I first put that out, my real serious business acquaintances called me like, yo, this looks stupid. You're making yourself look stupid. You're so stupid. I'm like, you're fucking stupid. Yeah. I'm not worried what people think. I fucking garage sale. I like buying stuffed animals for $1 and selling them for $9. That's what I'm about. And I think a lot of people are scared to go there. Yeah. I'm gonna give you the best piece of advice I got. At all costs, not beat your own self up with yourself. Be your own biggest fan instead of critiquing everything. Get every voice out of your head besides yourself, and you need to love yourself. You will win. College loans you can't even declare bankruptcy to get out of. That gives you a piece of paper that does not map to anything that's going on in the real world. Zero. Other than the lawyers, doctors. I know the cliche shit, but I'm talking business, and you're not watching this for lawyer shit. You are watching this and you are collecting debt to go to college to be a business person. Quit right now. Send this email to mom. Sorry, mom. F off. Everyone's like, these kids want to be vice president in a year, right? All that stuff. They have options. The ability, if you have a half a brain, to make $200,000 a year on the internet at 22, doing 37 things I can rattle off for you, is very high. The fuck are they gonna get paid $86,000 to do bullshit work that we did as kids? We're imposing a prior world on their reality. It's what I tell them I'm gonna buy the Jets in 31 years, not next year.
Oh, time. They want it now, not later.
So did you.
Wow, frick.
Frick is right. And we say fuck in these parts. The reason I never will burn out is because I don't allow it, because I'm too patient and too grateful. If I wanted the Jets next year, I would start doing manic energy shit that would lead me to burnout.
Yeah.
I love the process, not the things that I get out of my process. I'm obsessed with perspective. Like, I genuinely believe you find what you're looking for. If you are looking for bad right now, it's a piece of cake. If you're looking for good right now, it's a piece of cake. I'm just asking you, what the fuck are you looking for? If you know of one person that has ever gotten to a happy place that dealt with your circumstance, there is a blueprint. The end. Night Train Lane, legendary football player, was thrown in a dumpster the second he was born. Went on to be one of the great football players of all time, dated every actress in the game, was Red Fox's bodyguard, iconic gentleman. Dumpster. There's all sorts of circumstances. Like, I always think about being selfish to be selfless. I think I'm so selfish in my own shit that then it allows me to, like, that's why I can give so much, because I'm not looking for anybody to give me validation. I'm already validated. That means I've already moved on to the next part. If you're gonna do something special, it should take a long time. It should be hard. Like, people don't like pain. It's why most people don't have six packs.
You got a six pack out there?
Show me, show me, show me.
Let's see it.
Let's go! Let's go! My guy.
Seriously? It's like you're Photoshopped.
Pretty sexy out there. You manage people. Letting them do the thing you absolutely don't think is right is always a good idea. Either you're gonna learn something, or B, you're gonna show them that they were wrong, which will then let you follow that right up and do it exactly how you want. There's a brain fuck for every CEO and manager. They're really bad at what I just said. Everybody fucks up interviews because they fake. Because they try to conform to the job instead of tripling down on who they are. You should see people come to me when they interview with me. All they do is regurgitate shit that I put out on the internet.
Why haven't you made a TikTok?
Why the fuck aren't you on TikTok?
TikTok is the next Uber.
Thinking I'm gonna like it when I can sense they're full of shit.
What does it mean to live a fuller life?
Live by your rules, not nobody else's, not mine because I'm fancy, not your mother's, not the fucking world's. Your vision of your life by your rules every fucking day, to me that's a full life. I might be one of the most inefficient people of all time, but because I don't judge it, I actually become remarkably efficient. If people realize they spend more time dwelling on being inefficient than actually the efficient work, everything would change. Look at my latest post, whatever that's gonna end up being, you will see back-to-back comments, goat emoji, greatest of all time, and the next person will say, this guy is a snake oil salesman full of crap. My ability to hear neither is what's allowed me to continue to put out content that I wanna put out. That's why I'm so prolific. Once you have self-esteem, you're not scared of the feedback. Once you're not scared of the feedback, you actually post the truth. About 6 years ago, I tried to buy a Super Bowl commercial for $2 million, my own personal money, like pretty much my liquid at the time, and I was gonna make a commercial that says, hey America, it's me, Gary, and I really wanna be your friend. And I'm not kidding. I basically want to know you. I'm into wine, I'm into business, I need to know you. Here's my handle, @GaryBEE, and I'm gonna be sitting right now answering all of you, every one of you. End of the story was I had the money for that, but if you try to buy the Super Bowl, Fox or CBS or NBC makes you buy another $20 million worth of commercials around the year to even get access to pay $2 million. That I didn't have. So if you're telling me right now you're self-aware enough to know this fucking accounting class or whatever the fuck you go to is not gonna mean anything to me, there's only a couple variables. One, there's the school's rules of what you need to get to pass and graduate. Then the only other variables are your own kind of, self-worth of how you deliver in a class environment. And the only other variable is your parents or anybody else you respect's ambition of your grade point average. Those last two don't mean anything. The first one does, it's the rules. You can't get an F in this or you can't move on. But if you can get a C, I just don't know. I'm saying least amount of resistance against your own self-awareness. Now you have an hour to make Instagram content that may actually lead to the thing that you want to do for a living. If you're a great parent, you want your kid to be happy, not to get a grade point average that you can go brag at the country club.